Welcome back to the Hide Your Moms podcast. We have a returning favorite. Do that again.
Your beautiful, perfect girlfriend.
Yeah.
Say it.
You're my beautiful, perfect girlfriend. Where'd you just come from? We're just gonna hop right into
Airplane. Italy.
it. Did you like it?
You cannot hop right into it.
Why not?
I had good moments and I had bad moments in Italy.
Why can't we hop back into it?
Well, we can't hop backwards. We can hop into it, but not
Okay.
back in it. You know what I was saying?
Are you okay?
You just didn't word it right.
Okay. So let's just get this out of the way. I have a feeling we're going to go at it on this podcast. I have a feeling we are going to go at it. So let's just say this. We do love each other a lot. And
But we shit on each other.
we shit on each other hard.
But like lightheartedly. I know they're probably going to be like, well, shitting on each other all the time isn't good. But
It's not all the time.
yeah.
It's just funny. Like if we're in good moods and we're like videoing something, it's funny. We shit on each other. But what? And then we cuddled last night.
It was such good cuddles.
And you fell asleep. And we did the whole relationship bozo bullshit that you need to do.
Bozo bullshit.
I like that. I'm going to use that. Bozo bullshit. Anyway, we do that. You just don't see that all the time. We're not going to record ourselves making a video of us cuddling.
Also, I don't think people understand that I think you're the funniest person ever. And so, like, when you say stuff, I laugh. Like, it doesn't, like, I laugh at things that people would be like, that's so rude, but I think it's hilarious. And you only continue to do that because you know my response is
Right.
my laugh.
Thank
if I
you.
got my feelings hurt, he wouldn't keep saying stuff that y'all think is out of line because I laugh at it.
Thank you. Who is calling me? No.
Who?
My mom.
Oh.
I know. I can't, though.
Maybe she needs help with something.
She might.
Do you want to pause and answer?
No.
Okay.
I love her to death. But people are probably going to be like, wow, he treats his mom like that?
Probably.
You're an
You've
asshole.
been taking some heat.
I get all the heat. Give it to me, honestly.
But where did it come from?
Your side. The relationship side of TikTok is pretty rough, to be honest.
Yeah, it is.
I think that it's just, when you put your relationship online, they think they see every part of the relationship. And so I basically just mostly get attacked for being a bad boyfriend.
My biggest pet peeve is people that I don't even know if they mean it good or not. It comes across as if they mean it good, but I don't know what their true intentions are.
I feel like they're like low-key jealous of either me or you. Like they're mad that I get to see your boobs. And they're mad that you get my balls. And so they're upset that they don't get that. And
well,
so
I wasn't going that way at all.
But wouldn't you kind of agree? Like at least the ones our age have got to be like that. Because if it wasn't that, then why would they care? Why would you go to say that?
I don't know. I think they're bored. But what I was trying to say before I was
Did I cut you off?
Yeah.
Oof.
I know.
Strike one for me. Let's see how many strikes I get up to.
Okay. You only get 5 strikes, so you have 4 left.
Oh, okay.
No, my thing is
Strike number 2. Go on.
3.
Go.
My thing that really bothers me, and I called my mom, and I actually really struggled with this in Italy because I was so far away or whatever, and I just saw you getting absolutely shit on all the way across the world, and we were 7 hours apart, so like when I wanted to talk about it, you were asleep, whatever.
Like what video? Was it a certain...
On the podcast account on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
You were just getting destroyed. And the people that were commenting on behalf of me. Like, how is she with this? Or like, she could do so much better, or he treats her like shit, blah, blah, blah. I think they forget I'm 22 years old. Yes, still young, but I am an adult. And I know that I know what I deserve. I know I wouldn't allow somebody who treats me like shit constantly to stay in my life. I figured that one out, and I know that I would never repeat that. So, was that bad?
What?
You made a face.
No, I made a face because I peeled my toenail off.
Oh,
and then threw it over there.
Okay. Well,
so it was like gross, but I'm still listening.
Okay. I think
you ever
people
smelt your toenail when you ripped it
Spencer!
off? Sorry. Strike 3. Fuck.
4, actually.
How did we skip?
We didn't.
Okay.
You're making me lose my train of thought on something that's important that I need to get out there.
Okay, it's important. Let's go.
I think that people forget that I am an adult. I can make my own decisions. And it really bothers me because you're pissing me off.
Oh.
Like, I'm actually getting annoyed. Because now I don't even know what I was trying to say. And it was important. It was something I needed to let them know so they could leave us the fuck alone. I just said the F word and I didn't mean to say it.
That's strike 5 for you.
No, stop.
Okay, sorry.
You bothered me.
I made a funny face.
You interrupted me 4 different times while I was trying to get the same sentence out.
Well, you couldn't speak.
I was speaking and you kept talking about your toenail.
Well,
you kept talking about your toenail while I was trying to say it.
All right. No, get it out.
No, I don't know what I was saying.
I don't either.
Because you weren't paying attention.
People speak for you. You were in Italy. You couldn't defend it. I don't know what your thought process was there. I mean, we're 10 minutes into this and it's falling apart. It was, you know what was funny about that? It's like 5 minutes prior, you were like, he's just the funniest person ever. So like, he doesn't like make me mad. Like, cause
I didn't say you didn't make me mad.
Oh.
I said things don't hurt my feelings. Like, my feelings are not hurt right now. I'm annoyed.
I get you. Okay. All right. That makes sense. Sorry. Do you know what you're going to say?
No, because you kept interrupting me about your toenail.
I interrupted you once with the toenail.
3 times.
Oh my gosh.
You made a face. Then you told me you ripped off your toenail. Then you asked me if I ever smelled my toenails. And then you started making all those billion gadrillion faces like this while I'm trying to say something.
That is a funny face, though.
But not while I'm trying to say something important.
Okay, well, I think what she was trying to say is...
You don't know what I was trying to say because you weren't listening.
I was listening. You were mad that somebody speaks for you. I don't know. My whole thing with it, I think, is it's not going to happen. Like,
well, it's not about your thing right now. It's supposed to be my thing.
I've given you your chance and you won't speak.
Okay, Connor.
I heard you.
I can hear just fine.
Speak.
I love him. No, okay. This is what I was going to say. People say...
I literally, I promise you on everything, I did not say a word.
It's not cute or funny.
I am so not trying to be. I'm trying to let you get it out. That's all.
Why'd you start laughing?
I didn't laugh.
As soon as I started saying
I did not
something.
laugh. I just went, I'm agreeing with you. Go on. I'm not even going to look at you. I just want you to get it out.
But why can't you look at me while I'm talking?
Okay, I will look at you. Now go.
My thing is annoying. My thing that annoys me is people try and stand up for me when they don't need to stand up for me. And like about you. And you're like trying so hard not to laugh that you're not even in the conversation.
I'm right, babe. I'm so present right now. I don't even think you know what you want to say at this point. And so you're just saying that I'm doing something. That camera could be on me the entire time and they would have saw that I was just staring at you. Just like I said I would. You're for some reason nervous. I don't know what's going on here, but I didn't do anything. Now I'm going to sit here again and give you another chance.
Basically, everyone is shitting on the person that I love the most because they see a little bit of... Why?
Are we fucking kidding me?
You're making me...
I did nothing.
So
these are my
mad.
faces.
No, they're not.
Oh. Okay, what do you want me to do? I want you to chop my fucking face off and give me a new one because I can't do anything with this one. It's just sitting here.
No, but when you're actually engaged in a conversation, you're like, yeah.
No, I'm letting you get it out.
No, you're sitting like this.
Oh, I'm gonna I wish I could just shove something so far up my ass, dude. I don't even know what you want me to do. Not in a pleasurable way, but in like a hurt me way. I don't know what you want me to do, Brooke. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. And I think they already know what you're trying to say, but I'm gonna just sit here again. And that's it. Okay, and go.
Basically, I want everybody to leave me and Spencer alone because they don't know what they're talking about, and I'm a grown adult, and I can do my own shit and figure it out.
Okay.
And stop shitting on the person that I love the most.
Okay.
Because he's not up to par for what you think he should be. I don't know.
Very good job. And what she means by that, she doesn't mean to leave us alone like everybody leave us alone. Like, we love doing the social media thing, but just like, she gets sad when you shit on me. And do you ever get shit? Do you ever get shit on?
No. not about our relationship, like separately.
Right.
But I feel like when it comes to the relationship, you're the only one that gets shit on, and it pisses me off.
And
it makes me question things too.
It's opposite, actually, kind of, because you get shit on when you make videos by yourself.
Yeah.
And then when I make videos by myself, I don't get shit on. When I make videos with you, I do get shit on. When you make videos with me, you don't get shit on. Mm-hmm. So it's like they pick and choose, kind of. But it's also good because they affected me first, because it definitely, like, I did social media for a while, and I never was getting, like, bad comments. And then the bad comments started coming, and I was like, whoa, what are the, like, input, like, I don't know, because it's something that we both try very hard on, is our relationship. And so when somebody from the outside says, like, derogatory or bad things about that, then obviously it's going to be like, wait a minute, why, you know? Mm-hmm. So I would say that's why it took me for, like, a second to be like, wait, what? Like, I try so hard on this. How could it be that? But they also it's just like, who cares?
But it's also, we let them see what we want them to see.
Right.
Like, I feel like a lot of the times when we put something out, we know we're going to get a reaction. But also some things are super innocent. Like the podcast clips, those were so innocent. And that stuff makes me mad. Like I can be prepared to post something knowing it's going to get some type of backlash.
Right.
But when something's put out where I'm like, oh wait, that's like funny, or like that's cute, and then it's like what the comments were, I was like, literally, what the hell are you even freaking out about? This is what sent me over the edge. I was in Italy and I posted my haul and you commented, thank God you don't have access to my card. That's funny.
That's so
funny. And the comments were like, why are you mad at that? Why are people commenting? I would freak out if my boyfriend commented this. Okay, thank God he's not your boyfriend. Like,
also, what if I said, I'm glad that you could buy that for yourself, because it could also be like, I don't have enough money to buy that Louis Vuitton. What if I said that? Then they would have been completely different.
I know.
They would have been like, they would have been like, oh, well, at least she can get it for herself. But if I worded it, thank gosh you don't have access to my card, which gives you nothing. You don't know if I don't have enough money for it. You don't know if I'm joking. You don't know if I'm being serious. So, like, I don't know. If you take it in a bad way, that means you have some type of, like, hate in your heart, kind of. You know what I mean?
And it's just, like, funny. Like, everyone, I feel like anyone, no matter how much money you have or how much money you don't have, when someone makes a big purchase, the person closest to you is going to shit on it.
It's the jokes.
Yeah, it's funny.
I'm the number one person that is so proud of you that you get to have that purse. I'll hold that purse for you. I'll do whatever you need to do with that purse. But I'm also going to give you, like, my job is to be your number one supporter. And also, if I didn't joke with you, I wouldn't be dating you. Like, if I wasn't this person, if I didn't give you shit for your Louis purchase, that's a part of me that really speaks to you. Like, you love that part of me. So if I didn't do that, I don't even know if I'd have access to those titties. So that's why I keep it up.
I think it's just, yeah, I'm
not going to change.
Also, when you think about big purchases like that, like, they're dumb in the big picture. Like, they're stupid. Like, am I taking that purse to heaven? No. Is it giving me anything? Like, okay, if I make a big purchase because I buy a car, okay, that's going to get me places. If I buy a house, that's going to give me a roof over my head. Buying a purse, like, what is that really doing for you other than an accessory that's really cute? So, like, yeah, you can shit on that. It's funny.
Thank you.
But you're proud of me. I know you are.
No, I am. I'm extremely proud of you.
Okay, he wanted these stupid pair of sunglasses that were like $300, and he wanted them to be his fun sunglasses.
They were not $300. They were $140.
I am so happy that he loves them and he wants them, but I shit on him for it because I'm like, why do you want these sunglasses? Why are you going to spend this much money on Ray-Bans for fun sunglasses?
They were bad to the bone. They were $140. And my friend, this will get us fired up. My friend group likes to get what we call drinking sunglasses. It's where we put on our sunglasses, a certain pair of sunglasses that we only wear when we're about to drink. It's kind of like putting on a mask or whatever for like Batman or whatever. Anyway, it's like a sign that we're going to get drunk and have a lot of good fun.
A lot of good
fun. We're going to have a lot of good fun. Anyway, I was like, Brooke, I really want these. They're these like blue, kind of like retro-y, throwbacky sunglasses, and they weren't $300. They were $140.
They're on sale.
And they were on sale. Exactly. $140. And they were on sale. So I was like, perfect. I should get them. These could be my drinking sunglasses. And Brooke completely shit on them, like unbelievably shit on them. And then I was like, well, what about I probably gave her 5 pairs kind of in the same style. And she was like, no, bad. Well, I don't get why you want this. I don't get why you would wear this.
I was like, those are ugly.
Yeah, she was going in.
Mean.
And I was like, what the fuck is this chick's problem? So then I just left. I was like, fine, I'll just leave. I'm leaving the store. Totally shit on my dream. And I kind of told her, and then she was at first, she does this often where she's kind of like, why are you mad about this? Why are you mad about this? And then she like takes time to like step back, and then she's like, oh, okay, I shouldn't have done that. And that was one of those moments. Like afterwards I was mad, and then she was like, oh, you're mad now? Why are you mad?
Okay, I did not say, oh, you're mad now. I said, why are you mad? I didn't say, oh, you're mad now. I was like, I'm getting
Okay, so you said whatever you said, and what you said was right. And I was like, yeah, I'm mad because I really wanted those, and you just shit on them. Now I'm not going to get them because obviously I want you to think they're kind of cool too, or at least I want you to be happy for me having them. And then anyway, we dropped it. And then like 2 days later, she surprised me right before she went to Italy with the sunglasses, and she ended up paying for them. So I think that was like maybe a learning curve for both of us, kind of. And that really helped me with the Louis Vuitton thing. It's like, do I think it's stupid? Yes. But do I know you love it and it does, for some reason, which I don't need to understand the reason, make you happy? Yes. So that's fine. Who cares? I'm still going to make fun of you, like, because it's so expensive. So I'm still going to give you a little bit of shit. And just like you can give me a little bit of shit for my sunglasses. But you get the premise behind those
funny.
certain things.
Yeah.
On why I like my sunglasses and you like the purse.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. There you go. So do you want to talk to us about Italy or not? How was Italy?
I think, number one, going into the trip, I've never been more excited for a trip in my life. It was a dream of mine. I don't know. I had very high expectations. And I was really excited. And then I am so freaking blessed that I got to do that and experience it. It was probably, and I'm not even kidding, the most beautiful place I've ever seen in my life. There were Lake Como. I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, that's where I wish I could go.
Lake Como was stunning, and
it's where Padme and Anakin got married, just saying, in Star Wars. It was on the coast. It was on the outskirts of Naboo, but they filmed it in Lake Como, Italy. Sorry to cut you off there.
It's okay. And seeing Tuscany, which it's like a region, so it's where all the wine vineyards are and everything. Okay. So like countryside farming area, that was gorgeous. But I feel like my experience was a little unique, and because of that experience that I had, we can get into it like more when you ask questions. But I just personally think I got my fix.
Right.
And I don't think I'll really go back. And if I do go back, I'll do it a lot different than the way that I did do it. So I've been saying me and Italy need a redo, but I think that redo will come in the next 5 to 10 years. I don't think it will be anytime soon.
I think that, so just to relate to you a little bit, like remember, like I was set on traveling so much. And then I moved to Hawaii for a year, and I was like, okay, you know what? That like was my fix. And I always relate it back to like when girls want a sweet treat and you buy like something that you think that you want.
And you take a bite and you're good.
And you take a bite, you get the fix, and you're like, okay. And then you give it to your boyfriend. Like, I don't want it anymore. You can have the rest. And it's like a lot.
By the way, can we get rolled ice cream tonight?
Where's rolled ice cream at?
It's down the road. I saw it on my forehead.
Oh, you found out where it is? Are you bleeding?
What?
Are you bleeding?
Where?
Period. Out of your vagina?
No.
No? Then why do you want ice cream? You only want it on bleed days.
Because I saw it on my For You page today and it looked really good.
Somebody bleeding?
Rolled ice cream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, so you get like your fix of travel or whatever. And you're like, okay, I don't really want to do this anymore. I don't know if that's like an ADHD thing or like maybe it's just not true. Like you might not fully, you might just find more out, learn more about the world. And you're just like, you know what, maybe I don't want to do what I set out to do, what you thought it was. Maybe it wasn't exactly what it was. And with what you're talking about when you went to Italy, like you went on a group thing, right?
Well, yes, but before we get into that, I want to say I think it's very important that everybody experiences different cultures. I think it's very important that people do travel
I agree.
But I think it's also okay that when you do that, it's okay if it's not like your favorite place.
Right.
Like Italy probably isn't my favorite place. I'm so glad that I got to see their culture. It was beautiful, but it doesn't fit the type of person that I am. Like I'm not the type of person that can like be in Italy for that long.
Right.
And like, okay, if I go to Australia, that would be more my fit.
Maybe though.
Maybe, I don't know. But if I went to Australia and saw it, I may like it. If I went to England, that may be my type of place. I don't know. But it's okay to travel somewhere, acknowledge that it's beautiful, acknowledge that it's some beautiful and amazing culture, but also it not be what you expected or
like your favorite thing in the world.
Yeah, and that's okay. I feel like there's such a weird stigmatism around it when you're like, oh, it didn't really meet my expectations, which doesn't mean it didn't mean it sucked. It didn't mean that it wasn't beautiful. It doesn't mean that it was terrible, but it just wasn't my favorite thing in the whole entire world, which is fine. And so many people could, I just don't want anyone to get offended. Because if someone was like, oh, I hate America, I'd be like, okay, yeah, America's pretty, but it didn't live up to my expectations.
So when you went to Italy, you were on this like boat or not boat, no. Like group?
Yeah. We went with a travel company, EF, and I think that what they do is amazing. And my thing is, I guess I didn't know because it was like a brand trip for Olivia. She got EF like reached out. They hosted her in Greece last summer. She did it. She loved it, and they asked her again to do it. And she asked if I wanted to go, and I was like, yes. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Like I didn't, and this is my fault. I didn't check the itinerary really. I didn't realize how long the days were going to be. Whatever. So everyone that goes into this group was expecting for it to be what it was. And I think it just threw me for a loop because I wasn't expecting to like get to Italy and just hit the ground running. Because you got jet lag. Like you're on travel day is like 20 hours and then as soon as you land, you're like, go. Right. And I was like, holy crap, give me a second. So.
It didn't help that you blacked out on the plane.
On accident. Yeah, I had too much to drink, too many mimosas on the airplane, and I didn't know that. I didn't even have too many. That's the thing. Because on the ground, it wouldn't have been too many, but in the air, it does something.
So your blood alcohol level increases.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Something to do with your blood levels.
Like you have more blood or less blood? The oxygen in your blood is lower?
I don't know. I just know you get drunker faster because of something with your blood. Huh. So basically what I had in the air, if I had that on the ground, I would have been buzzed, but I would not have acted the way that I did.
Okay.
So we land in Italy and I slept an hour on the flight. So did Olivia.
Why
did I do that?
Why?
I have tears coming out of my eyes.
I don't know why you did that. Okay. So you landed fucking on the land. You got drunk on the plane.
Okay, we landed in Italy and I was still drunk when we landed. Really confused. Super disoriented. And then we get to our hotel in Venice. So actually, we didn't stay in Venice because Venice is an island. You have to get on a boat to get to Venice. We stayed in like a residential area, like a neighborhood kind of, in this hotel. And as soon as we landed, we got back to the hotel and we had like this dinner. Well, me and Olivia were like, we cannot go to this dinner. Like, we need to just rest because we did not feel good. Our hangover was kicking in. And then we went to bed and I slept for 2 hours that night because the time change was like so weird. So I've had like 3 hours of sleep in the past 24 hours. We wake up and that was the early morning and we go to Venice, get on a boat. Our morning started at like 7. Go to Venice, get on a boat. So beautiful. It was really beautiful, but we're there for 6 hours. No way to get back to the hotel. We're jet lagged. We're exhausted. It's kind of small, Venice is. So you can get around in about an hour and see everything you need to see in like a day. Not even a day, like an hour, 2 hours.
And I actually haven't got word from this or not, but I heard that the rumor is that those canals stink like poop. Venice is the one with the boat, right? Where you take the boats in between like the buildings.
Yeah.
Do those smell like poop?
Well,
they say like it smells like trash. I don't know if it's true or not. That's why I'm asking.
Some, but like not the whole. So we ate food. We ate dinner or whatever, lunch at this restaurant, and it was literally on the canal, and it didn't smell.
Really?
But then you could go like a street over, and it would be one that's not really, like no one's really over there, and it could like stink. Okay. So I guess they like figured out where it smells bad and just didn't place
like food places
there.
And don't you eat dinner like late?
Really late.
What was like 8? You guys were eating dinner at 8?
8:30. I mean, we wouldn't, but like that's when it gets the most crowded. Obviously, we would go at like 6:30.
Oh, okay.
So it wouldn't be crowded. But anyways, we got dropped off in Venice, and we go through a guided tour with our tour guide, and it's like an hour and a half. And then they're like, okay, you have free time. You have free time in Venice. Go explore, which in theory is great. But then once you see everything you want to see, it's like, okay, now what? Now you have to wait for the 6 hours to be up. So we got there at like 11, and we didn't leave until 7. So we had the guided tour for an hour and a half. So we're done at like 1:30. So we have from 1 to 1:30 to 7 p.m.
And you kind of just like
you
chill?
Walk around for an hour, and you see everything you really need to see. And then you're just like, okay, now what? And so you're just kind of stuck in this city. And it's beautiful, but you can only go so many places, you know? Like there's only so many places you can walk to. You like every single shop is similar. Like there's a lot of souvenir shops, but or you have like designer shops or you have restaurants, whatever. So I'm not going to keep going into these souvenir places because they really have all the same stuff. I don't want to I did my designer shopping. I can't keep going into those places.
No, you cannot.
So then eventually we got lunch. Yes, Spencer.
Question. When you walked into the designer shop, did they like flock to you, or they like meh? They might like. Did they give you like? I heard designer shops will like read you and be like, "Are they here to?"
Yeah, sometimes they're really mean.
Yeah. Did they like think you were gonna buy something, or what'd you put off? Do you have to go ask them like, "Hey, can I?"
Actually, so I was by the perfume, and
where?
In Louis Vuitton, because I wanted a perfume.
They have perfume.
It smells so good. You're gonna love it. And someone like came.
Wait, what?
You're gonna love it.
You bought some?
Oh yeah, I didn't put it in my haul.
You bought more designer?
Well, it's perfume. That was the first thing I bought.
Yeah, but that's designer.
It was the first thing I bought.
You didn't tell me about that. How much was perfume from Louis Vuitton?
Spencer, I don't know.
Yes, you do. I'm not gonna hate you. Just tell me how much it was.
It was expensive.
Okay, I might hate you.
But I'm going to tell you, the only reason I bought it was because I wasn't expecting to buy the purse or the glasses after. Because I told Olivia, I said, I literally just want to buy perfume. Because Olivia has this perfume and it smells so good and I've been wanting to buy it for a long time. And I was like, oh my gosh, they sell it here and I get it for cheaper.
How much was it?
Like $300. But if I knew I was getting the purse, I wouldn't have bought it. But I bought it first.
Does it last forever?
Last a while.
What's it smell like?
Really good.
It better instantly get me bling, or it's a waste of $300. I'm joking. Laugh, or they're gonna hate me.
No.
So then what? Once you bought the perfume, that's when they were like, okay, maybe she'll buy some more shit.
Then we left and went into another store, and no one really we went to Miu Miu. I don't know how to really pronounce it. Miu Miu. MIU. That place. And there was one lady who was really sweet, but like, I don't know. We didn't buy anything, so we left. And then we went back to Louis Vuitton, and I bought the purse. I went and I said, I want this to Olivia. And then someone heard me say, I want this. Oof. And then they walked over.
Did they sell you it or anything? Like, did they like?
No, they didn't have to pitch me.
Oh, you.
I said I want it.
Oh, you were sold.
It's so freaking cute.
You still love it?
Love.
Was there any part of it that was buyer remorse? Like as soon as you got it, were you like,
Nope. And that's how I knew I was right. Because 2 years ago, me and Olivia went to Louis Vuitton and I bought a purse, and I went home and I could not get it out of my head. And the next day I went and returned it.
did you get full money back?
Mm-hmm.
Goodness gracious.
Yep.
Was this purse a lot cuter than the one from 2 years ago, I hope?
Yeah. A lot cuter.
Thank gosh. Goodness gracious. I like that purse. It's got a nice weight to it. I hope that gold chain doesn't garnish, though.
Tarnish.
Garnish?
Tarnish. A garnish.
Like, that's what I just said, garnish.
A garnish is like what you put on top of food, like to make it pretty.
Give me an example of a garnish.
Like rosemary on your steak.
Oh.
Like to hold on. Let me fact check myself.
No, I think I get you. Garnish.
Yeah. A garnish can be a decoration or embellishment that enhances the appearance or taste of food and drinks.
And a tarnish is a...
Like tarnishing jewelry, rusting, whatever.
It goes away, go bad. Okay.
I feel like we need to pick the speed up on this with my Italy trip. No?
Yeah.
Basically, I'm trying to figure out for 2 days my jet lag. I slept 4 or 5 hours in 2 days total. Then got sick, like literally the most sick I've ever been in my life. It felt like I had bronchitis or pneumonia, and a doctor came and he didn't really speak English, and he was trying to like tell me what I had, but like literally we could not. Well, actually, it was over a video call. He didn't like come to me. The only thing he could get out was upper respiratory infection
In English?
in English, but he couldn't tell me what I don't know. So he prescribed me amoxicillin and a probiotic or whatever, and I was down bad. I had a 102-degree fever the first day, and then the next 4 days, so for 5 days I was sick. 5 days I had a fever, but for the next 4 days it was like 100, 101, like teeter-tottering. I had to miss the Coliseum day, which what I was most excited about. And then after I got sick, so my body really just hasn't been given a break. And every single one of these days, I'm pushing through a fever, except for the Coliseum day, because that was the day I felt the worst. But the day prior, the days following, I was pushing through this, walking 15 to 20,000 steps a day, having days from 5:30 a.m. that don't end until 8 p.m., constantly around 1 million different people. And by the way, I didn't go out until I got antibiotics, so I didn't like spread anything, because once you're on antibiotics or whatever, you're fine. But it was also outside. So I was really sick, and then my body was just exhausted from being sick and trying to recover, on top of like going all of the way across Italy. And then the trip with the tour ended, and then that's when we were supposed to go home initially, the 10th. But we had a fabulous idea back here in Florida a couple of weeks ago that we would extend the trip. So we extended it for another week, and we were like, okay, we'll go to Lake Como, we'll go to Positano and Capri. And by the time it came around, our bodies were so exhausted. Olivia was starting to get the worst of what I had. She was a little behind me. And we had to get on a train station and catch a train to Lake Como. And that's really hard, trying to figure out a train in general. I've never been on a train before like that. Like, I've been on a DART train. But like,
I haven't been on many trains either.
I don't know. I've been on the subway, but I was 12 years old and my dad was telling me where to go. So trying to figure out a train station in a foreign country where, honestly, and this is just a fact, people don't really like Americans in Italy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're not really, it's hard to get help, especially when you're in a time crunch. Like, hey, my train.
Were there some really nice ones?
Yeah, for sure. There were really nice people there that were helpful. But also, even when they are helpful, there's such a language barrier that it's like, I have no idea what you're saying, but right. My train leaves in 2 minutes. I don't have time to pull up Google Translator. Like, I need to go. And so I feel like my cortisol levels were up here 24/7.
Is that like what? Like stress levels?
Yeah. Like when people say to change your alarm clock so it's not, and that's the first thing you hear in the morning because your cortisol levels go like that. Wait, I don't think cortisol is the right word.
I don't know if I have cortisol.
No, I don't think cortisol is the right word. What is it called?
It's okay.
No, it's going to bother me.
Oh, it's okay.
And I'm not complaining about Italy, by the way, guys. I think my experience was just very unique, and I think it would have been a lot different if I planned differently and I prepared myself differently, and I don't know. I think it would have just been better for me to go with like just my group of friends and like us plan our own thing and not try to fit every single thing in.
How do you think you're going to do when I go to Greece? I'm going to be gone for 3 weeks, and you're struggling.
I struggled really hard by missing you.
I know. I struggled too.
Really?
I did. Do you think that because we have, 2 or 3 weeks together now, and then after that, I go to Greece? So.
I don't think it'll be enough.
What do you mean it'll be enough?
I think I'll still struggle. Like, I won't, like, feel better.
I think I will too. I'm definitely going to struggle.
And I think I will be a little better, though. Cause
You got a mosquito bite on your right arm?
Yes.
Dude, that bitch looks itchy. Give me an itch it. Teach him your trick.
Oh, I do X. Wait, let me do my fingernail. X.
You have to, there's like a song to it.
No.
You got it.
X marks the spot, circle, and a dot.
Yes.
And then you smack it.
So there is a song to it. And you presented that not very well.
I think you're going to struggle worse than me this time because I struggled worse than you this time, but I think you're going to struggle worse than me because, let me follow up or let me defend myself for a second. I'll have Toaster, and I really miss Toaster.
Take him.
So.
Fucking take him.
But you're going to miss him. You're going to miss him.
No, I'm not.
No, you will.
I don't think so.
You will.
I think a month won't be enough. I'm going to need more than a month.
Come on.
Dude, you don't understand. Toaster's...
No, I do. He's mine too.
I know, but he's such a shit.
But you're going to miss him.
He's in the worst stage of his life.
You're going to miss him. I did.
He's in my damn dryer won't stop buzzing. Brooke, please do not. Not on the podcast, dude.
I'm really hungry.
I know you're hungry, but let's put him up.
How about you speak and I'll move my microphone just for right now. I'm taking a bite.
Do not eat the chips on the podcast. All right, ASMR, sure. Eat the chip. No, eat them.
No, because you just threw a fit. Your nostrils flared, and I know that.
I did not throw a fit.
Yo, you did, and your nostrils flared.
They don't flare.
They do when you're mad. Really?
Yeah, huh? See that air mattress right there?
You're sleeping on it.
No, you're sleeping. I was going to say you're going to sleep on it, but I don't want you to pop it.
Speak.
I am not Toaster. Can you just wait? We can get Chick-fil-A after this. If you don't eat another chip, we can get Chick-fil-A. Thank you. Goodness gracious. You are a turd. Did you know?
Can I have a zip of that?
Dude,
why is it there then?
Oh my.
What is going on back there? Why is it dangling for so long? Are you?
Don't throw it back. Brooke, stop.
You're out of your mind.
That's what happens.
My dad texted me.
What'd he say? I didn't text you. What did he say?
What are you doing? Have you been to your house yet? Or are you still on vacay?
Yeah, you're acting like you're still on vacay at my house. I'm talking to you.
What'd you say?
You don't give a damn about me. I think you forgot that you might be on a podcast.
I didn't forget.
Do you understand that we're still supposed to be chatting?
Well, you're not speaking. I've literally...
You're fucking eating chips and stealing my Gatorade. Throw that at me and tell me... No, Brooke, I'm not joking.
I've talked the whole time about Italy, and you're just sitting there playing with your toenails, fiddling with your thumbs, picking your nose.
Give me the Gatorade now. Oh my God. I want these cameras cut. I want to cut the cams, and I want to come over there and freaking throw you out the window into a trash can.
Come give me a kiss.
In your sleep last night, you said it's almost empty.
I don't even know.
I am not joking.
What do you mean it's almost empty?
You were laying right behind me, and you said, it's almost empty.
Why?
I don't know. And I looked at you and I said, get away from me, witch. You psycho
Did you just call me a witch?
Yes, dude. You were speaking chants in your sleep.
No, I wasn't.
Empty. It's almost empty. What is? What is almost empty? And I'm not making that up because how could that be the 3 words you said?
I have never
Clear
slept
as day, too.
in my life, and he just told me I did last night.
It's almost empty. No. Terrifying. I looked back at you and I didn't even know.
Were you really scared?
Yeah, I didn't even know who you were. You were like possessed by something.
I was not. I was dreaming.
That mosquito bite looks freaking
Brutal.
massive.
I know it hurt.
It looks like you have like a laser pointer on you at all times.
Seriously.
What do you think of your new tats?
How was your what?
Did you just get the new tats because you were bored for 6 hours?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, how was your time away from me? What'd you do here?
Had the best time of my fucking life. I was balling. No, I actually didn't have the best time. I just like worked, did a lot of stuff, tried to get back into my routine like really hard. Took Toaster on walks, tried to be a pretty good dog dad. DJ'd a couple times, got into some DJing.
Will you do that again?
I don't know. It's fun, but like not for certain establishments. Like for certain establishments, I like doing it. It's fun. Like the first one we did was great. The second one we did was like frat guys were our audience, and it was just like blah.
Oh, you only like sorority girls in your audience?
No, that's not. No.
Well, that's who was in your first.
No, it was not. There was more men than girls.
I literally
in the first one.
saw.
Oh.
I was a little crazy, actually. I didn't
No,
tell you
you're
this.
psycho.
But I would see people who were at the place
And you're texting them, what is he doing?
on their Instagram stories, and I would zoom in at who was at the DJ booth talking to you, and then I'd go to the girls' Instagrams that I would assume it was and see if they ever wore the outfit they were wearing in the photo, and I would match who was there. So there are some people that I know that were there that talked to you that you didn't tell me about.
Who?
I'm not saying names.
I know everything. I think I know every person. Wait, if I talk to a girl at in a public space, I have to tell you?
No, there's just specific ones you have to tell me about.
Who? Like Kendall?
What? No.
Your friend Kendall? She was there.
I know. She was sending me videos of you.
Wait, when? I'm so confused.
Kendall was sending me videos of you.
What are you accusing me of?
I'm not accusing you of anything.
I don't get it. Like when I was DJing, who was there
Yeah.
that I should have told you about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. None of it's ringing a bell. You don't have to say names. You could talk to me after, but seriously, I'm doubling down. Like this would be the time where you need to tell the truth, but I don't know. The Palm Folly one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
None?
Oh. There's like a few people that I know that you'd want me to tell you, but I didn't think they were there. And if they were, I never saw them or never.
Well, I just know this is all still speculation. I don't know if 100% it was them, but I saw this girl that I follow take a picture. She doesn't know that you're my boyfriend, but she took a picture of the DJ booth, and there was a girl standing there at the DJ booth talking to you, and she had a bag and like a swimsuit on, and I was like, huh, interesting. And then I went to go check. I'm sure you can assume the girl whose Instagram I went to, and I checked, and she had the same color bag and a swimsuit similar. And so I was like,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think you're like, I'd be more than happy to tell you if you were right, but I don't think you are. I don't know who this is.
That's why I didn't bring it up to you, because I wasn't sure. I had no way to fact check myself.
I think you're wrong.
So
Because if it was like somebody that you wouldn't have been okay with, like me not telling you that was there, I would have told you. And there was nobody.
But that's why I didn't bring it up, because I knew that I was probably wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong on that one.
At the moment, I was fed up because I was really just jealous that you were in Florida.
Were livid that day.
I was just mad that I wasn't even mad at you. I was just like mad at. I wasn't even mad. I was just like really homesick, and I think I was really missing you and Toaster and like missing our life. Like I was just ready to get back home.
Yeah.
And I think it was the day that I started getting
day
really
2,
sick.
by the way.
No, it wasn't.
I'm joking.
It was the day I started getting really sick too. And yeah. But also Kendall was sending me videos of you. Love Kendall, by the way. And you were just getting hammered.
Yeah.
So I think that kind of annoyed me a little bit, just how hammered you were getting.
Why did that annoy you?
Because it was like a little ridiculous.
That I was getting that drunk?
Yeah, like not just like, oh, we're having beer and like, let's see where the day takes us, but like you were determined to get effed up.
I was DJing.
Yeah, but like it was like pouring shots down a noodle and doing a keg stand.
Not shots, but drinks. Yeah. Drinks down the noodle, keg stand, and oh yeah.
Like it was a little excessive and it bothered me.
And you want to know what's funny? Is that if you were there, it wouldn't have been excessive.
Exactly.
If you were there, you would have been like, yeah, babe, let's go.
Exactly. I think, I know. I agree with that.
So why is it, if you're not in the country, you're on a girls trip in Italy, why can't I do it by myself?
Because you can't get that drunk away from your significant other.
Yes, you can. Maybe you can.
No, you can't.
We're 22 years old. Yes, you can.
Okay, maybe I was having FOMO.
There it is. Thank you. That's all I needed to hear. You can
Guys, by the way, I'm not mad at him whatsoever. I was going through a crisis in Italy, and I just missed him, and I missed home so much.
I remember
we didn't even fight.
I just remember texting you that day and be like, I don't know what's going on, but like I'm just gonna have fun with this. I'm not gonna be on my phone much. Like, I'm sorry, because I had sensed that you were like definitely.
But there was nothing. I was not mad at him. I want to preface this. I just really missed him, and I just
didn't like your energy. Your tone on text.
Yeah, I did. I understand, but also, I was just really ready to be home.
I get that.
And I was just having really guys. If FOMO could be diagnosed,
yeah, it's bad. Like it's unbelievably bad. I'll say that's honestly probably your worst trait.
Yeah, it's bad. I mean, it will be the most minor thing. Like his family, and this is something terrible to say, but hold on.
I have so many good examples. I think you should let me do that.
If someone went in his family, if they all had to go to a funeral and I've never met this person, I would be like, can I go?
Yeah. You'd want to go to the funeral. It's like one of those things. I love it because it's Brooke and like that's who Brooke is. But there's also sometimes where it's just like, wow, like that is ridiculous. Like it definitely could get old, but it's also sweet, you know, like she just wants to be included. But like if say we're drinking and I'm on drink 3 and she's on drink 2, she's livid. She's so much FOMO that I'm on drink 3. So she now has to chug that drink to be at the same exact like amount of drink that I'm at. And I don't really know why that's one thing of FOMO. Or like if I'm going to
the bathroom,
she's like, oh, I'm actually annoyed that I didn't go to the bathroom. I'm going to go to the bathroom now too. Something like that. Or like anything and God forbid I have one singular beer without her having anything. If I'm having a beer and I didn't tell her that I had a beer, I'm in so much trouble.
You're not in trouble.
Because she's like, you didn't tell me you had a drink without me? And then she sprints to the fridge and she's like, will you have another one? So then she can have one so like we can have one together. It's like unbelievable amounts of FOMO. Like, you charged your phone? It's at 50%? I didn't even get to charge my phone yet. Why didn't you tell me you were charging your phone? So like
he's not even lying.
So
either.
we could have like you have to understand that it's like a double-edged sword. Like it's so funny because it's Brooke and like that's who she is, but it's also like, and it's like beautiful that she wants to just be included with everything. But sometimes it's just like, oh my God, Brooke.
Like for example, in Italy, I was having really bad FOMO and like it was annoying.
Right.
Because it's like you're literally in Italy.
Yeah. I'm literally DJing with my friend. And we're not even good. Like I would much rather trade places with you. Like let's just chill out. And it was also the only day that I had like left the apartment the entire time. And it was like the one day I got out of the apartment and Brooke was like, no, get your ass back in that apartment. No fun with
I did not say that.
No, you didn't say that, but this is what
and I didn't even really say anything to him. It was just my energy.
It was the energy.
That's why it was like he knew something was off.
Yeah.
But I had really bad FOMO. And thank God y'all didn't do the boat. That would have been bad.
Yeah, I just wouldn't have. When you get like that and like your energy and like what makes me the most mad is like I know you're visibly upset and I'm like, what's going on? And it's like when could be doing something like that, it's fun. And I still take the time, like I try to do my best to like tell you what's going on. If I'm not gonna be able to answer you, I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna be able to answer you like I did with the DJ thing. And you vividly give me that like bitchy kind of like, I'm pissed. Why are you doing this without me?
You're literally my boyfriend. Why are you not talking to me?
So I'm like, bro, what is this? Like, what is going on? And then I ask you like, what's wrong? And then nothing's wrong. What do you mean? Nothing's wrong. What do you mean?
Because sometimes,
And then so I'm just like, and so I stop answering.
Sometimes I pounce on the opportunity and I'm like, thank God you asked. But I feel like whenever I say nothing's wrong, it's because I know it's stupid. So I don't even want to bring it up. Because then you would just be like, Brooke, really? Like, come on. But there are multiple times that you ask me what's wrong and I'm like, oh, let me tell you what's wrong.
And I'm like, fucking. I'm livid when that happens. Gosh. All right. Well, Brooke, is there anything else that you got?
That I just really missed you and love you so much.
I missed and loved you so much too.
No love.
Oh, I miss and love you so. What? I don't miss you anymore.
No, you missed and love me so much.
Oh, I missed you. I used to miss you.
And now you love me a lot.
But I still loved you then. I still love you now. Mm-hmm. But I don't miss you right now.
Really? I kind of miss you before I need to miss you.
Really?
Yeah, like before I left for Italy, I missed you already. Because I knew I was going to be gone.
So like, am I in trouble for not missing you if you're right by me?
No.
I don't have to pre-miss you?
I miss you already for when you leave on Sunday to go back to your house when we have to separate. Because we're spending this week together.
Oh, we are? But next week we're doing back to... Okay, good. Or like, okay, that's good for us. Like our mentals.
Good that we get to be with each other this week.
Right. Okay.
But like I already miss you.
Brooke, come on. Live in the moment.
You don't baby boy. I just want to squeeze you.
Not in front of them. Come on. Big muscles.
You are really strong.
All right. That's so gross. Bye, guys. Thanks for tuning in this week.
That's so gross.
We'll talk to you later. Over to Brooke.
Bye, guys. Love you all.